So we had a little bit of a situation yesterday. We were supposed to go into Austin and kind of spend the day in downtown Austin and explore it more, but we had a really big storm system coming through and kind of barely dipped down into Austin and is now heading out east. So it was super windy here yesterday and just like cloudy and not great weather, and I actually didn't feel comfortable leaving the dogs in the RV because there was like a red flag warning, which means with the wind and humidity conditions, a fire can start. There was tornado warnings and stuff. So we actually just stayed here at the campground all day yesterday. And so we're kind of like not getting to really do a lot in Austin, but we'll definitely be back and get to do a more full like Austin experience. But today we are starting the drive back to Florida. We have to go to Florida because the RV needs some service work, just like a bunch of little things that have accumulated. We're gonna drop it off and then head back to Maryland for a couple weeks and just like let them work on it down in Florida. So that's what we're doing today. So we're just getting the RV ready. Will's doing dishes over there. I think we're gonna get to like Lafayette, Louisiana today. So that's the plan. So we haven't actually gotten organized enough to pack lunches for drive days yet, but one thing I have started doing is packing like a snack bag because we were buying a lot of stuff at like gas stations and everything, and I'm like, it's a shame we're doing this because we already have snacks in the RV. So I started just taking one of our reusable bags and grabbing snacks from the pantry to put in there so we could just snack on these. So we got like chips, and these are my little sesame sticks, fruit by the foot. And this time we got some special cookies in here from Austin, the Baked Bear cookies, which are like literally
so good.
I think they're like the best cookies I've ever had almost.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know if you guys just saw that door slam on me, but it scared the crap out of me. And the wind here is really strong in Texas the last couple days. I was like
driving.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
I was standing there and it shut so like that would have like freaking broken my hand.
Right.
It shut so hard. It's like hard to even open the door. We need like some strong magnet to keep it open. At a campground called Longhorn RV Resort. It's about 40 minutes outside of Austin, and it was pretty nice. We had a really nice site. There's like a lake there, so we enjoyed it. I will say like the roads in the campground are not great, so you just got to be careful driving around in there. So something else we're learning as we RV more and more is on like kind of drive days when it's like we're just getting to a campground to stay overnight and then we're leaving the next day to drive some more. If we're getting in and there's like a chance it's going to be a little bit later, maybe getting dark, which we've had happen several times, we really got to get a pull through spot because you're tired after driving all day, and then if it's dark it's like it's just harder to like get into the back end spot. You don't have good visibility. So that's something that we've started to do is just like today we're just driving to Lafayette and then we're leaving tomorrow morning. So I got us a nice pull through spot. But Will and I already were talking that we don't feel like we got like the greatest like Texas experience. I think it's definitely going to be nicer to come back in the summer. So maybe this summer we can try to make another trip back out here. Just also have a little bit more time to do stuff. I think we really got to enjoy San Antonio, but we didn't get enough time in Austin, and I would love to hit Waco as well, but I didn't even want to do that this trip because I knew it would be better like in the spring, summer. So, and then there's like also in Texas there's tons of little like not watering holes, like swimming holes, like natural spring pools and stuff like that where it's like fun to swim. So, but obviously we can't do that right now. It's not warm enough for it, so.
I mean, in summer, so I grew up in Texas, and it is always kind of dry, but I think it's extra dry in Yellow right now because they got so cold. You know, a lot of the grass and stuff died, but summer's hot.
Yeah.
It is very hot, but
at least it's like a dry heat.
Yeah. We got to go to Schlitterbahn next time.
The water park.
Yeah, that's like.
That's where you get decapitated.
No, that was the one in Ohio.
It's the same company. I don't trust their regulations.
No, but they have like a lazy river that follows the real river.
Yeah.
And It's like the majority of their water supply is fed by the natural spring or whatever.
Right.
So that's pretty cool.
We'll make sure to get our life insurance up to date before we do Schlitterbahn.
Right.
So just a PSA to any RVers out there. Houston traffic is like the worst we've ever experienced.
Right.
Like, it's very stressful. I feel bad for Will right now driving through this. If you guys are like heading east or west on I-10, well, I've heard I-10 is just like not great roads and stuff. And I think for the most part it's not that bad until you get to the Houston area. So if you guys have like extra time when you're going in and out of Texas, you might want to like go take a longer route and go around Houston.
Good to go.
That went well, huh?
Yeah.
I thought that was not going to be good with the angle.
Right, angle to dangle.
It is a cold morning in Louisiana, huh?
Sure is. It's freezing. And it was not like this yesterday. I was in shorts and a t-shirt.
I know. I think we're going to get to like Tallahassee tonight.
Right.
And it was like in the 60s today, so.
Oh, good.
When we do a walk around, we always like to both do a little walk around, make sure everything looks good.
Did you get propane?
Oh no. Just gotta move it up a tiny bit to get this chalk out. Huh? Oh, okay. Not enough, obviously. Oh, back? My bad. I thought I had to go forward to get the chalk off, but I had to go back.
I didn't realize you didn't have your window open. I'm like, yeah, come back just a little.
I'm a ding dong.
And I'm like, back, no,
back. I eventually
run it over. You see how it's
oh, I eventually heard back. Not bad.
It's okay.
All right, we ready?
I think so.
There you go, all good. All right, stop. Stop. Don't adios me. Bye. Last night we stayed at a campground called Cajun Palms RV Resort, which is like the most Louisiana sounding campground name. And it's in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana. I think that's how it's pronounced. We didn't really get to do anything here because we were just here overnight, but they have like a pond, a pool, hot tub. There's a restaurant in the campground.
It's not very busy here.
It's not. Yeah, it's like most of the campground's empty. And I'm like already stressing because from what I hear of our friends that are in Florida, it's like Florida is so packed right now. I think we're gonna have a really hard time getting a campground there. We only have to stay in Florida for like 2 nights because then we're dropping the RV off for service, but I think even those 2 nights are gonna be kind of difficult, so. We made it to Madison, Florida last night, which is a little bit outside of Tallahassee, and look at what our view is this morning. Aww. So this campground I believe is called Madison RV and Golf Resort. We are in a back-end spot that's right here on this little pond, so it's a really pretty campground. I kind of wish we were here for more than one night because the campsite's really nice too. But we are heading out this morning. Finally finishing our drive to Florida. We're gonna get into Tampa. And what's crazy is the difference in the weather that you see between like northern Florida and like further south. So for example, this morning in Madison, it is 45 degrees. In Tampa, where we're heading to today, it is already 67 degrees. So I swear it's like when you, like we've done that drive between Jacksonville and Tampa before, and like there's somewhere along that point in Florida where like the weather just drastically changes and it's like a lot warmer. So we're very excited to get down there. It's like a weird weather day because I like want to wear shorts, but it's too cold right now. So
What's all you growling at? Huh? That was in poodle alert, mommy, in poodle alert.
hey, we can be nice to the other guests, can't we? Everyone's allowed to be here, right? Not just you. Are we gonna go check out the pond? No, because there's alligators.
We're not gonna do that, are we? No, sir, we're not going near that water.
Alright, slides are in. Time to leave this beautiful pond. So last night we decided, because we were able to we were able to stop at this Winn-Dixie grocery store,
Right.
and then there was an Italian restaurant right there, so we like were able to get dinner before we got to the campground. And so when we got here we didn't have to like disconnect the truck, so that actually saved a lot of time, being able to stay hooked up to the truck. Are you excited for another day of driving?
No, please, God, no, mommy. I cannot take it another day.
Yeah, but see, look at how nice these campsites are. And it's actually a good idea they do these like little trees just to kind of give you more privacy. You got like a nice big concrete patio, fire pit over there.
We're ready. That was quick and easy.
Yeah. Here's our campsite, and we had to back in here, which was really tough because of the angle, but Will did a great job. It was a tough spot to get into, wasn't it?
A little bit, yeah. It was pretty tight.
Yeah, luckily that guy moved his truck back a little bit, just gave us a little bit more room to work
Yeah, I
with.
think we were like all up in his
I
side.
know, he was really nice to let us do that. All right, we grabbed a quick lunch at our favorite restaurant, Rock and Brews, and now we're at Matt's house because we're gonna mooch off their laundry.
You got that?
No, I don't got that. I'll get Tucker.
No, I'll get Tucker.
No, I'll get Tucker.
No.
Please, I can't film and carry.
Will, do you see anybody else outside?
No.
Yeah.
Go, Tucker.
Oh, is it? Junior. Oh. Hi, Junior.
Oh, she's sweet.
Oh. Hi.
That's his favorite bush to pee on.
Right, he loves that bush more than any bush on this planet.
He went straight for it.
What are you doing? Man, you got the zoomies, huh?
Jen, I got a surprise for you, even though you know exactly what it is.
Let's see it.
Sheesh! This is the all-new MacBook Pro, but the good one.
Oh.
We ordered this
It's like 2 months
January
ago.
1st, and it just came in, and this is the top-of-the-line 16-inch, 1 terabyte, 32 gigabytes. Oh God, sheesh! Open the packaging.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh, look how satisfying that is.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I got you.
No, I want to get up close. Quiet.
Oh, shh, 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 shh. ASMR. Oh God.
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Christmas morning.
Sheesh.
So, the wrapping paper's clear.
No, keep it on the table. Sheesh.
Ooh,
Hey.
it's thicker. It's a heavy boy.
Yes, ma'am. Sheesh.
Power. The power in my hands.
Oh, it's already on.
That was
Hi.
actually cool.
Hi, Jen. No.
It already knows my name. I already know your name, address, blood type.
Oh, look at the font.
Oh,
Hello.
that's actually cool. Hola.
Oh.
Okay, let's set it down.
Before something bad happens.
You know when you get like a new phone or a computer and you're
Right.
so
You
delicate with it, you're like,
yeah.
no dust.
Right.
And then like it's like 3 months later.
Yeah. It's gonna be a dusty, crusty
three
machine.
months later. So it's honestly a really like sad and stressful day, at least for me, because we are taking the RV over for service work. We're dropping it off for roughly a month down here in Tampa, and then we're gonna head home. We got some things to take care of at home. My mom's having a hand surgery, so I want to be home for that. And we do have some service things that have just accumulated from full timing in it for the last 2 months. So it's just hard though, because even though we still have a house, we have a lot of our stuff in the RV and we're essentially like full timing in it. So it is just like very stressful having to like pack up a lot of the stuff to take home, because the problem is we brought a lot of stuff from home, from our house, into the RV, and so now we don't have any of that stuff at the house, so we really need to get like duplicates of things. It's been a bit of a stressful morning just trying to get everything packed up, and this is what it is, right?
It is, yeah. Feel bad for every full-timer now.
Yeah.
It's like everything in our fridge we had to throw out, and
yeah,
you know, and it's all the little stuff like you wouldn't think about, like the little sauces and mayonnaise and all that.
Right.
But
and it's just like,
hopefully this is like the one big time, and then after that,
thing,
you know, it's just here and there. Hopefully
and I do think if we have like our own set of everything in the RV, the only thing we should have to move back and forth is clothes, like when we go home, which isn't that bad. But yeah, this time's been just like very overwhelming, and then part of it is because we're leaving it down here in Florida, so it's not like we can park the RV at our house and unload things. Like we're having to drive to pack up all the stuff and then drive it all the way back to Maryland with the dog.
Exactly.
So we're probably gonna have to take the fifth wheel hitch out and leave it at Matt's house just to have the room in the bed. But and Tucker's stressed out. Toby's probably stressed too, huh?
You outside, at least Matt's here with Chick-fil-A.
Praise Lord. So all of this stuff here is what we're taking home with us, which honestly looks like a lot of stuff, but it's pretty much our essentials, like a lot of clothes and just some kitchen stuff that we really need, and our vacuum and stuff. And so what we're doing is leaving all this here because we can put the slides in, and then when we get to the dealership, Matt is going to pull his truck up next to the fifth wheel. We can put all this in the truck, in his truck, because we have to drop our truck off for an oil change, so we can't put all this in our truck yet. Plus we got to get the fifth wheel hitch out of our truck in order to fit all this in. So there's a lot of Tetris moving around and stuff going on today. But we're pretty much done packing up. I'm about to put the slides in. We actually are still making good time. I've been very stressed this morning. I just get stressed from packing and stuff like this. But we got a lot done this morning. Like I think checkout here is probably 11. It's 10:45. We'll probably we'll probably be getting out a little bit after 11, but I'm actually like very happy with how much we accomplished before 11 a.m. So, but we got to rush to get to the dealership because at 1:20 we have an appointment to get the truck oil changed, and it really has to be done before we go home.
I'll park here. I'll run in, talk to Anthony really quick.
Alright, we have made it to RV One in Tampa, and Matt's gonna be here in a sec, and then we're gonna start moving all the stuff into his truck, and then we'll pull the fifth wheel over back there, probably where they do service work. So Will just went in to talk to a guy that we know in there named Anthony, who's gonna get us kind of set up for the service and everything. So just gonna get ready, start moving all this stuff over.
Alright, I'll pull it over there.
It's almost time to say goodbye.
I know.
So we got all our stuff out, and we're gonna move it around right to where they need it. I don't know why, but I'm like so sad right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I feel like I have to leave our home. I just love our RV.
Aww.
We never have named it yet.
I know, what are we gonna name it?
You guys need to suggest some names to us. Maybe something Alliance themed. I was thinking Alley.
So many people name their alliance
Okay, we won't do that.
Or avenue themed.
Just name it Ab.
Ab. We should. That'd be funny, actually.
We should just name it the official Avenue.
The official avenue.
Yeah, Ab is the guy who led the whole Avenue build, but we have a joke because his name is Ab, so we call it the Avenue. Are you just running down the list?
Just some of the stuff that might be confusing over email.
Oh, okay.
Hi, RV.
Goodbye, my baby. You've been a good girl.
I know. She needs a bath when we get her
Does
back.
need a bath.
All right, you ready,
It's
Freddie?
a sad day for staying in a hotel. I don't miss staying. Like, it seems like it's funny because some people are like, oh, it'd be nice to stay in a hotel. It's like, I'd much rather stay in the
Right.
RV.
And you know we probably forgot something.
I know. Goodbye, my girl. Be good while we're gone. We love you. Make sure they take good care of you, okay?